I usually take the weekends off, pero hay cositas que hay que hablar. Let's talk. Porque estoy escuchando muchas personas hablando acerca de los hispanos, los latinos, and their theory de por qué votaron por Donald Trump en masas. Hombres latinos y mujeres latinas, they voted for Donald Trump. They voted Republican. And many people have their opinions. For example, the ladies from The View, especially Sunny Hostin, que dice que Latino men are misogynist. So misógino. And that's the only reason why they decided to vote red. And she also said that Latinos are willing to come in, but close the door behind them so other Latinos won't be able to come in as well. And I want to give my 2 cents. Primeramente, people like Sunny Hostin, que se la dan de superior because they call people who voted for Donald Trump uneducated, porque aparentemente she's the only one that's educated. Ella y sus hijos que van a Harvard, etc. And her husband, que no sé, que es un médico. Apparently only people like her are educated because they have the status that they have and they vote Democrat. That's the qualifications you have to be educated. You vote Democrat, correct? According to Sunny Hostin. Ella asume en su conocimiento that all immigrants came here illegally. Need I remind Sunny that there are many of us that came here illegally? My father had to wait over a decade to come to the U.S. legally. He had to wait in line. And when he came to the U.S. legally, he did not qualify for any benefits that the people that come here without documents qualify for. Because when you come here legally, usually you come because someone has claimed you. And that person has to sign an affidavit saying que tú no vas a hacer una carga para Estados Unidos. Meaning that you will not get any government money. Because you're coming here vowing not to be a burden to the system. You're going to give to the system, not take. And that's part of the reason why you're being allowed to come. So people like my family, not everyone in my family, but my immediate family, came here legally. We did not qualify para beneficios del gobierno. Ningún seguro médico, ninguna estampilla de comida, etc., etc., etc. Now, there are people to come here illegally. I'm not saying that they shouldn't flee their countries because I don't know what type of burden they're going through. Cubans, people from my country, come here illegally all the time. Again, I'm not invalidating their reasons. What I am saying is that people that come here legally don't find it fair that suddenly their families get to wait longer in line in their country, still suffering, while other people come here, cross the border, and get all the benefits that their families don't get once they do get here after 10, 15, 20 years of waiting in line to get family reunification. So people like Sunny, ay, los Latinos close the door behind them. Sweetheart, because you don't have to compete in the same job pool as the people that come here legally and illegally. That's why you think that way. Porque tú estás sentada ahí en tu deso de Dios echándote fresco, mi amor. But whether you come here legally or illegally, you are competing in the same job pool. Estás limpiando casa, estás trabajando en construcción, estás poniendo pavers en los driveways. Son los trabajos de los inmigrantes, como hizo mi mamá aquí, que tenía que limpiar el piso de rodillas en una casa. Que la hacían limpiar, mira, con el cepillo de dientes, the grout. And she came here legally. And you have to compete with the same people that come here illegally. And they're willing to work twice as much for half the pay because sadly, the people that come here illegally get exploited most of the time. So, it's wrong to assume, it's ignorant to assume that everybody comes here the same way. Oh, Latinos come here illegally. They all cross the border. They all cross the border. No, honey. Many Latinos come here legally, and they waited their turn many, many years, staying in their countries, pasando las mil y una noche, pasando hambre, pasando necesidad, sin electricidad, sin agua, para después de 15 años le llegue. 15 años le lleguen los papeles para ir para Estados Unidos, and they come here, no benefits that the illegal, undocumented people get. And on top of that, they have to compete in the same job pool. or they sometimes find themselves losing because people without documents, again, get exploited and have to work twice as much for half the pay of a person that has documents in this country. That being said, vamos a ir con la otra situación, and I'm about to get petty. You know another reason why los Latinos get discouraged from voting Demócrata? And this is just my opinion. Por cosas como Latinx. Cosas como Latinx. Porque el complejo de superioridad de los que están tomando decisiones allá arriba, politically correct decisions upstairs, fail to listen to the people. They keep diminishing the people. They say they care, but they fail to listen and they keep diminishing. Latinos en masas han dicho, we don't like the term Latinx. We don't like you assuming that we are not okay being called Latinos. We don't like you distorting a language just because you think that, oh, automatically means masculine, means male. Yeah, so it's exclusive. We don't like you. We don't like you. Turning what identifies us into what you think is politically correct. No siree, no ma'am. So Latinx has been a big fail for a long time. And people keep telling you, but you keep insisting that's the right thing for us. You keep addressing us the way you think we should be addressed instead of the way we're telling you we need to be addressed. Hispanics, Latinos, porque el español tiene masculino y femenino, no X. No X. Your ignorance e intransigencia are insulting to the Hispanics, to the Latinos, and that's why they came out. Los Latinos no tienen tiempo de estar protestando ahí, mira, piqueteando ahí, porque la gente tiene que ir a trabajar. Los Latinos aquí están trabajando, la mayoría. Los que llegan aquí, llegan a partirse el lomo. So, no tienen tiempo de estar ahí, mira, con un cartel parado diciendo, ay, es que me emociona y se me cae el teléfono. Let me calm down. Diciendo, we don't want to be called Latinx. You know what they did? They took it to the booth. They took it to the booth. Mira. Y el latino que está aquí legal entendió lo que tenía que hacer. Su protesta estaba en las urnas. And they let you know how they feel. And I'm proud of them. I'm proud of every Latino that went out to vote. And I do hope that this country develops a better system to deal with immigration so that more Latinos get the chance to come here legally and fulfill the American dream.